Skål! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is feeling awesome today. Today is Tuesday. I think I won't be able to upload this video until Wednesday, just so you guys know. But today I'm moving on with the bourbon whiskeys. I don't know much about the bourbons. I'm mostly a single malt or a Scotch kind of guy. Beer and rum also, of course, but well, I thought, why not move into bourbon and try to broaden my horizon. First one I tasted was Evan Williams, which was pretty good. A little bit too sweet for me, but it was an okay little dram, in my opinion. Today, I have a Buffalo Trace bourbon. So this is a Buffalo Trace Kentucky straight bourbon. Looks like this. So the distillery is called Buffalo Trace, and this kind of whiskey bourbon is called Buffalo Trace as well, the same as their distillery. This is one of the most well-known worldwide bourbons, and this is because of the versatility. It can be used as almost anything. It's perfect, or at least the distillery says, and some of the other review guys, I've researched it a little bit, as I always do, and they say that it's very, very good to bourbon cocktails. It's very, very good on ice, and it's very good on, or just straight. So it costs around 200 Danish crowns for 70 centiliters. That's about 20 pounds, maybe 25 euros, dollars, give or take a little bit. And it is 40% alcohol. It is chill filtered, but it's not colored. So far it seems like most bourbons are chill filtered, but they're not colored. And the reason for the chill filtering is probably because they kind of write a lot of places that you could drink it on ice, and when you drink non-chill filtered bourbon or other, it becomes hazy and it looks a little misty, and some people think that looks unclean. In a way it is, but yeah, so I think that's why they chill filter it. I think it's awesome that they don't color it, and I think it's awesome that it's still this stock. Still don't know if bourbon has to age for a certain amount of time, and if it's 2 or 4 or maybe even 3 years that it has to age before you can call it bourbon. So if you do know, comment down below with the answer. That would really mean a lot to me. The reason I don't know is because when I researched this, there's a lot of different answers. Some say no age statement, and I found 2 years and I found 4 years. So I don't know. Yes, this is pretty much what I want to say about this whiskey or this bourbon. Let's open it up. Wow, it's really difficult to open. Oh, that's not often you see this, that it's an actual cork in this small of a bottle. That's cool. That's very cool. I like that. Because they could just have made a small screw cap. Wow. That's good. That's really good. That's a nice sign for me. I have my beautiful, beautiful Luigi Bormioli glass here. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. If you have another opinion, that's just fine. But on this channel, I talk about my opinion. So, a little bit lighter than the one yesterday, but still pretty dark. There's medium leg. Oh yeah, and what I did find out about bourbon is that it has to be aged in new oak casks. So this one has as well. I couldn't find anywhere if it was white oak or European oak. I'm guessing white oak. That would make the most sense to me. This one is more, there's sweetness there, vanilla, honey, but there's other stuff as well, more than Evan Williams, so I like that. I couldn't find anywhere. Oh yeah, bourbon has to be made at least 51% corn. I don't know, so I don't know the ratios or whatever you want to call it, either on the Evan Williams or on this. So of course, more rye malt. If you put more rye in a bourbon, it will give it more spice and stuff like that. If it's mostly corn, there's probably gonna be a lot more sweetness. This one has sweetness, honey sweetness, vanilla sweetness. But there's actually some oak in the back. There's actually a little bit of a little bit of spice in the back. There's a little bit more going on here, in my opinion. It is sweet, vanilla, honey, sweetness, as I said, but there's just these a little, more than the Evan Williams, a little bit more, so let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot. The nose had no sharpness at all. The palate doesn't have any sharpness as well. It has a little bit of sweetness. It has some oak and a little bit of spice. The finish, however, is really good. There's a lot more power than I expected. There's no sharpness, there's just power. It feels nice. It's actually really good because it's not just a lot of sweetness. There's vanilla and honey sweetness both in the palate, not as much in the palate, but there's definitely in the finish. But there's also spice and warmth, and definitely spice and definitely some wood. This is a lot better, in my opinion, than the Evan Williams because it's just more, there's more power in the finish, there's more complexity, and there's more of these non-sweet flavors, if you can say it like that. Yeah. The palate, and right at the finish, at the end of the palate and the beginning of the finish, is actually quite dry, and it dries out your mouth. And then as the finish kind of develop or evolve, it's mouth watering a lot. So my mouth is watering all the, and for me that's a good thing. So I will be putting the buffalo. I wasn't. I'm not. You know, in conflict as to where to put this. This is an 8 for me because this just tastes good. It's solid. There's stuff to be explored. There's stuff to look at, and there's stuff to kind of dive into, as opposed to something that's just sweet. So I actually like this Buffalo Trace. Who would have known? I think I should be looking into kind of the numbers on how much corn that's been used on this and the Evan Williams as opposed to rye and all the other stuff, just to try and make some sense out of why I like this more than the other. But the Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon is an 8 for me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also, leave a comment down below. That will really mean a lot to me, especially if you know these things about the aging of bourbons and also other facts in bourbon. If you know these things, I would really appreciate it if you would write it down below. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit that notification button. Make sure to check all, and if you're on your phone, go into the settings on your phone and turn on notification from YouTube, just to make sure you don't miss out on future videos. Also, check out my Instagram account. It's Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, give me a follow. That would really mean a lot to me. Next videos will be in the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. What's in these videos, you'll just have to, if you want to, check out my Instagram story to see what it is. I will be uploading a video of the upcoming videos there. So yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay strong. I will see you next time. Bye bye.